everybody, and welcome to Lacuna. This is a story-driven detective puzzle game where the choices that you make, you cannot take them back, and they actually matter to the story in this game. So, all I know is that we're going to be playing as a detective. I don't know the name, I don't know this world, I don't really know the story. I just know that this is about to be good. So, without further ado, let's play. Your progress is saved automatically at certain points throughout the game. All progress since the previous save point will be lost when you quit. You cannot manually save the game or load a previous save. There's no going back. No going back. Okay? Ooh. I don't think I've ever really had a game operate like that before with saves. Not to my knowledge of the games that I played. A simple entertainment. A Digitales game. Drovia Sector 2, 1800. A and D to walk. Okay. What is that hologram? Is that just showing me how to do? Okay, I got my cursor. Outline mode. Okay. W and S to use the stairs. Who's over here though? Be already going off on tangents. Okay, can't interact with you. Let's use some stairs. Use some stairs, buddy. Wow, we're really walking up and down it. I love it. I'm immersed. Hold to sprint. Okay, I'm holding shift to sprint. Phoom. Phoom. Mira, over here. Okay, so we're Mira right now. Hey, what's up? The icon in the bottom right indicates that you can move on with the dialogue by pressing E or left click. Hold E to dismiss this tutorial. Nope. Or okay, just hold it. Cool. Hey, what's up? Hey Noah, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. I heard that a ship with new people arrived last night. I had a feeling you might be in there. How was your journey through space? Space? It sucked. It felt like I was buried alive with my parents. You're headed downstairs, right? I'll come with you. So how's life on Jovia? I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. Hard to imagine it's going to be like New Joran someday. One day. New Joran. I don't know. But when you think about it, it's actually pretty cool. What is? Making history and stuff. Conquering a foreign planet. Building the first ever Saviant colony. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I feel like I've seen most of this place already. Well, they're still building it. By the way, where do you live? Our apartment is on floor -8, near the stores up to the common area. Near the stairs. Hello? No way. You got one of those fancy apartments? I mean, ours is alright too. I think it's because of my parents' job. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to get back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later. Actually, before you go, there's something I want to show you. Can I wait till this afternoon? I don't want to be late. Who cares? Come on, it's really cool. Today's my first day at school here. I don't want to make a bad impression on my first day. What do you want to show me? You'll see, it won't take long. Okay. Oh, here's our first choice. So, are we gonna respect Mira's time management, or are we gonna go fuck off and have some fun? Use A and D and E123, or left click to select the dialogue option. Later choices will be on a timer, which can be disabled in the settings. Yes, I'm disabling. I got to think, my boy, especially since I can't take anything back. Okay, so I would say, are we gonna respect her time? I don't have time. It's my first day at school, you know. Well, alright then. They're probably doing... What's the word? What's the word? Fuck. You know, like when the teacher hands out the syllabus. They're probably just doing a syllabuses anyways. Icebreakers. I don't have time. I want to make a good first impression. Ooh. I'm not really getting that read on Mira yet. I mean... we're gonna... We're gonna say alright. We're gonna say alright. Alright, I'm curious, but let's make it quick, please. You won't regret it. This way. Dialogue timer? No! Okay. Let's follow Noah. Hey, Noah, slow down. Hey, wait. I mean, I'm catching up to you. Are we allowed in there? The sign says this is a restricted area. We aren't, but I got the entry code. Where'd you get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me. But it's not dangerous or anything. No, don't worry. Come on. Okay, wow. Over here sprinting. Chill the fuck out. See that elevator? It takes us halfway up the dome. Up? No, we're gonna get caught. There's nobody up there. It's gonna be awesome. You'll see. Come on. Fine. But if someone sees us, I'm going to tell them it was all your idea. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Is that us right there? So, what do you think? That was... wow. Right? Did you see the entrance to the mines? Crazy how huge it is, huh? Yeah, pretty impressive. And your brother works down there? It's kind of a scary thought. Really? I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see the flags on these boxes? That's Gara's. So? Why are they bringing stuff to our colony? Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're spying on our cool mining tech or something. Noah, Gara isn't our enemy. We trade with them and stuff. And besides, if you were unloading espionage equipment, would you print your face on the box? No, I wouldn't. I guess you're right. I really gotta run now. Thanks for showing me this place. It's really cool. Glad you liked it. Don't tell anyone we went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble. I won't, promise. Hey Mira. I'm glad you're here. Kinda missed you. I missed you too. Oh, that reminds me. My parents gave me a new cell when we got here. We have to reconnect. Let's do it. And... here we go. Alright, see you later. Press C or click the cell icon in the bottom left to open your cell. This is your cell's home tab. It shows your current objective down in the bottom left. We love it. We love an objective. Every conversation you have is logged in this tab to help you keep track of who said what. Everything. Man. Oh my god! All already. Put my cell away. I can talk to you. E. Talk to you later. Yep, see ya. Please, nobody be on the other side over here. Nope, I wasn't doing anything. Oh, you didn't see anything, sir. We're moseying on home. Okay, the blue arrow is showing me where I need to go. It did say floor -8. I have a feeling we're about to be going underground. Oh shit. Alright, alright. Alright, give claps to these people. Already I'm enjoying this game. Yes, pixel art. Clap it up. Neil Conrad. Okay. Okay. Oxybar. Banana, apple, wild fruit, blue ice. What's your flavor? A shipment of Carson Dream caramel bars just arrived. No way! You have deep fried topa fish! Damn right we do. Only place on Drovia to serve it. You just arrived, huh? Yeah, it's my first day here. I'm so happy you served topa. It was my favorite dish back home. So, you want some? Sorry, I'm in a hurry. School's about to start, but I'll be back this afternoon. We better be. Sector 2? Girl, Sector 8. Is that what we're saying? No. We're walking home for sure. Let's use these stairs, I guess. Or no, it said walk home, but she said school, so I'm a bit okay. Okay. There we go. Lovely. Get on the computer. This computer? Computer. Computer up there? Computer. Alright. Not the virtual classes. Now that everybody's here, Mira, we can get started. Please make sure to arrive on time in the future. Damn it, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it! I knew I shouldn't have done that shit. Whatever. This morning, I walked you through our learning platform and showed you the curriculum for this year. You'll be taught about the same topics as you would back home. Today, we're going to go over some basic facts about our solar system. This won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure we're all on the same page. I already know all this stuff. Can I skip this lesson and come back later? No, I haven't even told you what exactly we're going to talk about. Let me ask my dad. I'm sure he'll write me a note. Classes are mandatory for everyone, even for the son of our chief of security. I'm sure he'll agree with me. You were all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. I can see that some of you have already put it up on the wall. Very nice. Please take a moment to double check if it's there. You may need it for your next assignment. Plus, press space to toggle your AR module's investigation mode. Once active, it will highlight nearby objects you can examine. Okay. Investigation mode with square. Toggle to the right using that, and to the left using that. Okay. I know that this is shift, but what is that? Is that enter? Whatever. Then investigate using E or left click. Please note that you cannot interact with anyone or anything while in investigation mode. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Safe room. Safe room. Is this it? Yeah, it is. Talk to the teacher. This Gara. Here's Rovia. Here's New Duran. We're here on Drovia. Gara. Okay. What is this? Hey, sweetie, we just missed you. Have fun in class. We'll be back this afternoon. Come on. Looks like you all have the poster. It'll help you solve the task I'm about to give you. I also have another resource for you. An excerpt from a recent news article. I'm sending you both the sheet and the article now. This is crazy. Open your cell and check your news and sheets tabs. Submit the sheet once you think you've got it. From time to time, it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Some benches, sofas, and chairs offer a place to sit down, take out your cell, and go over everything you know so far. Okay. Well, the game's telling me to sit down and open up my cell. Whenever you receive a news article, it is stored in this tab. Select it to view the latest news. The little bouncing icon indicates new cell content you haven't seen yet. Oh my gosh, my phone keeps disconnecting. Am I still, okay, or yes, I'm still streaming fine, okay. Lithium will pass the torch. New Duran Journal. Commentary by Martha Bold. For almost 4 centuries, lithium-ion technology was the be-all and end-all in battery technology. Up until recently, nobody would have predicted the sudden rise of tellurium-based energy storage. Just 2 years ago, scientists first succeeded in producing a tellurium-based prototype that far exceeded its lithium counterpart in terms of storage capacity, weight, power, and longevity. When vast amounts of this supposedly rare tellurium ore were discovered under the crust of Drovia last year, a new gold rush began, the likes of which we haven't seen since Gara's first lunar colonies. 2 very different factions, Gara and a group of Saviants, migrants from New Duran, have already secured their spot on the planet's surface, eager to participate in this next technological revolution. Submit the sheet. Okay, just making sure. The first colony outside of blank, the cradle of humanity, was built in 1608. Okay. It was a small science base on Milan, one of the planet's 3 moons. Okay. Fast forward to today, humanity has conquered most of the solar system. Yeah, I had to fucking reconnect my soundboard. The colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Savians from Blank, the closest planet to Drovia, have now established their own colony. Your new home Sector 2 on Drovia. Your new home Sector 2 on Drovia. There we go. This not only gives us Savians our very own nation, but also access to one of the world's most sought-after resources, Blank. Due to technological innovations, the price of Blank has skyrocketed over the last year. This is Tellurium. This is New Duran. Gara's first lunar colonies. Yes. I would just make it Gara, New Duran, Gara. It has to be Gara. Do you really want to submit the sheet? I think I'm good. Alright, Mira, I received your sheet. Let's go over it. Why are you singling me out? The first answer is correct. Humanity originated on Gara and settled the other planets from there. Okay, let's take a look at the second question. This was an easy one, wasn't it? It's Saviants from New Duran that created their own tech colony on Drovia. Now for the next question. It's right. We are mining tellurium on Drovia. It's a very valuable resource nowadays. Good job, Mira. Looks like you have a grasp on this topic. Let's move on to the next, hold on. What was that? Connection closed. Call interrupted due to an emergency. Structural breach detected. Please relocate to the closest safe room as quickly as possible. They will be locked down in 60 seconds. Emergency exit plans have been distributed to all living units. Wait! What? Oh, fuck! peeps. Let's go, let's go. Pick it up, brother, pick it up. We're going down. Oh shit, what's going on? Whoa. What the hell? Help, anyone please. Hey girl, please help me, the door's stuck. Noah. Mira, come on, you gotta hurry. But she, please scrap the door and pull. Girl, pull it. It's working. Please don't let go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. This way. I had to hold it, y'all. I had to hold it. I'm fumbling. Yes, this out. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go, people. Shit. Where y'all going? Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Go with the people. 20 seconds till lockdown. Go with the people. I don't know where I'm going. Shit. 10 seconds till lockdown. Why are we going this way? There's people going that way. I'm sick. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Autosave. That's it. Girl. I knew I should have absorbed that map a bit better. I helped that woman though, so I don't care. Obviously, I'm not fine. Lacuna.
Even after 10 years, meeting your ex still feels kind of strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Kat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time.
Yara.
Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drovia. Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come. Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
Neil, did you hear what I said? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Were you listening to the radio? I'm sorry, Kat. They were talking about Betty. This whole thing has really put me on edge. You haven't changed a bit. You know how important it is this time. Yeah, that's what you said every time. Let's get back to Laura. That's why we're here, right? I don't know what else to say. You never visit her. You don't even call her back. You're being unfair. I watched that awful movie with her that you didn't want to see. Come on, that was over a month ago. And you've barely responded to her messages ever since. I don't understand how you could treat her like that. She deserves better. Honestly, I don't like spending time at our old place. What? Why? I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of our life together, I guess. You never seemed to care much at that time. You keep telling yourself that, Kat. Sure, I'm telling myself that. You were never home. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever home. Whatever. We've been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now, and it would be good for her if she had a second parent to talk to. And good for me, frankly. Look, I'll try to do better. Great. Why don't you go up to her right now, then? She's home, and I won't be bothering you. I have an appointment. Yeah, okay. Really? Laura will be delighted. I have to go now. It was good to see you. You too.
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
got some tense. We got some tenseness going on. Are we going in the bus? Sector 2 incident 40 years? Okay. Today marks the 40th anniversary. What is this? Gyarian Gazette. We're on Gyara also. What happened on Drovia? Okay, read it. Today marks the 40th anniversary of the tragic Sector 2 incident, which put an abrupt and permanent end to New Duran's colonization efforts on Drovia. Critical structural flaws led to a series of explosions in the colonial mines, which caused big parts of the residential tunnels above to collapse, resulting in over 1,000 deaths. Now, I could have told you that mass mining a whole planet for one resource was gonna be bad, but an independent investigation concluded that oversight of the construction projects on the part of New Duran's public authorities had been dangerously negligent. What did I fucking tell you? Following public outcry and pressure from the interplanetary community, New Duran was forced to shut down its colonization project on Drovia for good. To this day, an addendum to the Space Travel and Planetary Protection Treaty of 1803 forbids the construction of another New Duran colony on Drovian ground. 85-year-old Juliette Lacoste, a survivor herself. I knew it! Lost her only daughter Mira in the incident. Lacoste had taken a job as a geographer, aiding with the analysis of mineral composition in the planet's crust. The tragic loss of her daughter ended up destroying her marriage as well. She moved to Gyara and became a Gyarian citizen because, in her own words, she would never be able to forgive New Duran's government for what they did to her family. Lacoste will be on our special installment tonight and recount her memories of the horrific incident. Okay, Juliette Lacoste, Mira Lacoste, I'm so sorry I failed you like that. I really should have looked at that fucking thing more. But my thing was, why was everybody moving back and forth on that last fucking thing? I didn't see no stairs. Y'all all have the map too. Stop panicking. Fuck. Anyways, am I getting on the train? No, I think I see stairs up there. Welcome. Smoked in total? What? E to smoke? Sure. What is going on? I mean, is this tobacco or... That's it? I mean, lovely. 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 What's up here? Not stairs. E to visit Laura. Okay, cool. We're visiting Laura. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Mira. I failed you. Hey, Laura. Hey, Laura. Oh, Dad. Hi. Oh, Dad. Hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah. No. Please stop. Yeah. No. Please stop looking at the screen. It's still very rough. What are you doing here? My thing keeps disconnecting. I thought I stopped by to say hello. Haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mom send you? Kind of. Let's not lie. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of, but she can't really send me anywhere. I came because I wanted to. Okay. So, how's that novel coming along? Will I ever get to read it? I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had much time for the novel lately. I'm in that writing contest, don't you remember? I made it into the second round. Hey, not bad. That's great. I have to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finalists participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. That would be so awesome. Who's that? You don't know her? Seriously? She wrote The Tree and the Asteroid. She's the best. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next 2 days and it still sucks. I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you want to go watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't ya? I hated it. Sure you did. See you soon, Dad. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Home upgrades. E to download news. Let's download some news. Banny's symbolic visit. Giarian Daily. What was this? Giarian Gazette. Giara, whatever. This morning, after a 6-week journey through space, the most important guest of this year's Interplanetary Trade Summit has finally arrived on Giara. Jovia's Foreign Minister, Joseph Banny. As one of the most radical critics of the Giarian state and its colonial activities, Banny has been fighting for more economic and political autonomy on Jovia's part for a while. His central demand at the summit is expected to be Jovia's full emancipation from Giarian rule. However, political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in to their demands. The Jovia experts in Robertson's ministry declared themselves against granting the colony more rights and liberties, especially in light of the Soviet Front's growing influence on Jovia. The Soviet Front is an extremist branch of the Soviet religion and is infamous for defending backwards, anti-scientific positions. Jovian independence would inevitably lead to a stronger influence of this group and our solar system. However, if Robertson doesn't want to escalate relations between our planets, he might be forced to find some compromises with Banny. Okay. The hover cars, the polluted air, it's got it all. Buy cigarettes with what money? In a post-cancer time? Girl. Smoking is a less lethal but still addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Yeah, these fucking vending machines. Look at the smoke. Your cell's home tab lists how many cigarettes you have left. This is so hilarious to me. The choice is yours. Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views of the city over a cigarette. Ooh. I already smoked one. How many do I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm not gonna buy more here because I don't need to. Let's go ahead and get him.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. Would you like to leave a message? No, it's me, Neil Conrad. Perform another scan. Scanning is not currently possible. Please contact the system administrator for more information. Great. The scan is probably busted again. I should check my cell. Maybe I got notified about it. Did I? People will message you from the time to time. Select this tab to view your new messages. Apartment code. Hey Dad, I tried to call you, but it looks like you were busy again. I just wanted to tell you about something that happened in class today. Remember those Jovian siblings I told you about? They got into a huge fight with some of my classmates over the whole independence thing. Felix said that Jovia would go down with the drain without the Federation, and one of the Jovian kids just flipped out. Some other people joined, and it got so bad that we had to call our teachers to stop them from hurting each other. They all got detention. I'll tell you more important person next time. Love you, Laura. Meeting tomorrow, Gary Long from work. Hello everyone. The meeting tomorrow starts at 4 o'clock in room 174 at CDI HQ. Today is the 3rd. We need to go over some security details. Okay, that was yesterday. We need to go over some security details concerning Banny's city tour. See you all tomorrow, Gary. Gary Long, Guardian Central Department of Intelligence, Security Department. Phone number. Confidentiality warning. This message is and any attachments are intended only for the use of the intended recipients, are confidential, and may be privileged. If you are not the intended recipient, delete this message and any attachments from your system. Thank you. Apartment code A. Stevens. Dear Mr. Conrad, I hope you read this message in time. Your building's ID scanning system broke earlier today and is currently under maintenance. As your apartment will not be able to identify you, you have to enter your backup key code, which is updated every month for security reasons. Your current code is 9264. I will keep you updated on the ID system status. I apologize for the inconvenience and I hope the matter will be resolved shortly. Yours, Andrew Stevens. 9264. Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home. Yeah, shut it. I want to enter a PIN, please. From time to time, you may be prompted to enter a sequence of numbers into a keypad. Whenever the keypad symbol in the bottom right lights up, you can open it by pressing N. Once it's open, input numbers using WASD and E. N 9264. Submit. Welcome, visitor. You entered the correct PIN. Unlocking the door. Okay, let's go to sleep. Hey, Gary. So, how'd that day with your ex go? Perfectly. What do you think? Well, I hope it was worth ditching me. What's the situation? Our job's done for today. Banny and his staff are with President Robertson now. Tonight, they are invited to dinner with some fat cats. Things went over smoothly, nothing out of the ordinary so far. But goddamn, Banny's guys annoyed the fuck out of me. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonialists. One more time, and I might have punched them all in the throat. I'm just happy they're Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope that we're all getting along better after the summit. I'm not so sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today? Trade summit? Yes. I read all about it. The one about Robinson not really planning on giving Banny anything. They've been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. What else do you think will happen? Jovian independence? If you ask me, Banny shouldn't get anything at all. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief has scheduled a briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. What is this? Hey Horace, how's it going? Let's go ahead and feed. Sometimes I forget it's not like automatic. Yeah, he's eating right now. Okay. Okay, let's check my cell if there's anything left. The glossary allows you to read up on important people and places if you need a reminder. The Federation is the strongest faction in the solar system, spanning Gara as well as nations as Femus, Lore, and multiple moons. CDI, the Central Department of Intelligence of the Gyarian State, headed by its director and overseen by the Attorney General. We got Gyara, we got Drovio, we got Millen. Gyara's one of 3 moons, the first planet to be colonized by humanity. Many private companies started their own microstates there. New Duran, the first fully terraformed planet, the only real superpower besides Gyara, largest Soviet population outside of Drovia. The six planets eligible for colonialization in the solar system. My home. We're on Gyara, the planet where humanity originated. Whoa. The planet where the Gyarian colony called Sector 1 is located. Its inhabitants have been demanding independence. Yeah, so Sector 1's still alive. My ex-wife, I still have her last name. Gag it! Gag it! I just realized that. His name is Neil Conrad. My daughter. I don't see her often enough. Gary Long. My partner and direct superior at the CDI, okay. Joseph Banny. Jovia's foreign minister and one of the fiercest fighters for Jovian independence. A Saviant. Eat to smoke? Girl, I'm going to sleep. Nope, I just got a message. Thanks. Catherine. Hey, Neil. Thanks for saying hello to Laura. Even if she didn't show it, she's happy you swung by. I mean, she seemed happy enough. Lovely. Beep. Bop. Sorry. I'm getting a call. Hello? Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Baney's been shot. What? How? What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I ask where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know I don't... It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Wow.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay. I think I'm gonna up his speech volume just a tad. Hopefully that's not too bad. Let's get to that train. Let's get to the train. Get to the train. Quickly now. Quickly. Quickly. Just making sure I got all the news. Get to the train. Get to the train. Get to the train. Here it here it is, here it is. Okay. Talking about some 226. Literally 2 a.m. 2 a.m. in the morning. Enter the villa. A new bombshell has entered the villa. Gary. There you are, Conrad. Took you long enough. Evening, Gary. Fill me in. It seems like Bainey was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. He was dead on the spot. The staff's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any developments since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No. It seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. I also asked staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? A bunch of radical Jovian nationalists, conspiracy nuts. They're still in shock. Give them a moment. They're all traumatized right now. They're supposed to be professionals. They've got to snap out of it. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. This is Giara, not some lawless rock. Hold on. Did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Bainey's staff. His spiritual advisor and a somewhat prominent Soviet front member. The guy's fucking annoying. Carl Roy says he can barely keep him away from Bainey's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. Okay, the casino is probably a no-go. I'm still gonna check anyways. They ramped up security tonight because of a big fancy event. It would be near impossible to get a gun in there. You would be surprised. And very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Young a hand. Copy that. You realize how big of a shit show this is, right? Oh, trust me. I had a whole monologue. I can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything. Kept tabs on everyone. Bainey seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could that happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad. We better have quick results on our hands. Well, quit fucking yapping and let me do my fucking job. If we don't, we'll be the first in line to be out of a job. Yeah. And you know, there might be a war. Just get up there and find out where the shot came from. Report back to me when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. Let's go ahead and talk to Young. Can I talk to you again? Get in there and talk to Young. I guess let's talk to Young first. Who are you in there? Neil, over here. I had a feeling that was her. It's always nice to see you. Except, you know, it's the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the What? Dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I called that Tuesday. I don't have a laugh track. Dude. Oh my god. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, you know, himself. I'm setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help. Our number one priority is to find out where the shot came from. The chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around and talk to Bainey's staff. Maybe that will get us closer to our answer. Got it. Oh, and one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. Alright, I'm on it. History go-to. Over the past few years, more and more inhabitants of Drovia have been demanding stronger Soviet representation in the colonial government. But why is it that so many Soviets live in Sector 1 in the first place? Find out in today's History to Go. Thank you. In 1798, 1 year after Giara had kicked off the construction of Sector 1, a group of Soviets from New Duran had started erecting a dome of their own in a nearby valley. Sector 2 was supposed to be a new beginning and a new home for Savians, who had experienced marginalization and oppression on New Duran. Its economy would rely on the mining and export of selenium, which at the time was just shaping up to become one of the most valuable resources in the solar system. In 1800, mere weeks after settlers, 1798, 2 years, mere weeks after settlers had begun to inhabit the newly constructed colony, 2 fucking years, a series of underground explosions rocked the tunnels, causing thousands of deaths. To this day, the Sector 2 incident is the deadliest catastrophe in the history of space colonization. An independent investigation concluded that severe construction flaws were to blame. Some critics have ascribed the neglectful architecture to an anti-science stance inherent in the Saviant faith. The Interplanetary Court ruled that Saviant-led colonization projects on Jovia and across the solar system were to be halted indefinitely. In a controversial move, the court went on to grant Gyara exclusive access to Jovia for 50 years. Okay, that is quite controversial. In the immediate aftermath of the incident, Gyara provided humanitarian aid to the nearby colony, evacuating the survivors and tending to the wounded. The Gyarian government offered anyone who lost their home the chance to migrate to Sector 1 permanently, which many preferred to returning to New Duran. The Saviant population in Sector 1 has steadily grown since becoming the majority a few years ago. I really could have saved Mira. That's gonna be on my mind. That's gonna be on my mind this whole game. Is that first character I played, I could have saved her. I probably was going the right way the first time at that last level, but literally so many people were going to the left and I was like, wait, should I be going to the left? Why are so little people going to the right? Where am I supposed to be going? That was a bit, because I remember I knew on the map the safe room was to the right. So ugh. Anyways, let's get up and talk to the peeps. Good evening. Ma'am, you okay?
Huh? Yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast. And then he...
Were you close?
Yeah, I've been working for a long time.
Did you notice anything suspicious since you came here?
No. Joseph has been on edge lately, but that only makes sense. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back?
The sniper is long gone. They had a clear target. You're not in danger.
For a second, I thought he just tripped, but then I saw...
Do you remember the way he fell?
I was standing to his right, and he fell away from me.
So do you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right?
I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. Then Smith came and pulled me inside.
Thank you. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. They should be here soon. There he is right there. Okay. I can't look at him yet. That's fine. Unbelievable. Just leave us alone. Okay. Don't let this guy sweet talk you, Conrad. Excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI? I am, Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Priest Ajan. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask you let me take off Mr. Banny's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Saviant farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body, and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? That doesn't matter right now, to be honest. My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims and does not allow touching them. So you believe in protocol? You could say so. Listen, Mr. Rajan, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. I'm sorry, but this is how it is. The Gyarian state likes to pride itself on its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So, they're empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Gyarian soul. Alright then, I'm sorry. I'm keeping an eye on him. Press H to toggle outline mode. Objects with yellow outlines can be interacted with. People with orange outlines have something to tell you. Objects with blue outlines hold new information when examined. Gray outlines mean that you currently have nothing new to learn from the person or object. Okay. As you progress, people and objects you already interacted with might hold new information. What? This is the balcony? Then who the fuck was over here? Hold up. What am I seeing right there? What is that? That is a wheelbarrow? I see red. Okay, you know what? Whatever. What is blue? Okay, hold on. Toggle highlights. Interact. Okay, whatever. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I was like, what am I missing? The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind this closet. It's locked. Okay, okay. Okay. Turn that off. So, oh wait, no, up here. Two wooden spheres. What? Two wooden spheres dubbed Balas. Salvians use them when praying together. Okay. Oh. Hello, Neil Conrad, CDI. Are you with Mr. Banny? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contained an important piece of evidence. I'd prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer this to be handled by our own people. The sniper will surely be off-planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Benny? I understand you're upset. We will take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Gyara that one of the champions for Drovian independence is out of the picture. Don't want to be... Please calm down, sir. Don't want to be... Do I want to be... Neil Conrad. He's kind of giving this, low-key. Like, low-key. If you don't cooperate, I'll have to take you in. I mean... Oh, okay. He said it like that. I'd like to see you try. Okay, this is it. Open the cupboard, or I'm charging you with obstruction of a CDI investigation. Strong army people into doing their bidding, huh? Surprising move from a Gyarian. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Is there, Smith? There, take it. I'm not telling you anymore. Much obliged. Like, fuck you. Jeez Louises. Oh yeah, I can't tamper with it. Young, look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard, as we expected. Here it is. Good work, hold on. Good work. Hold on. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably used a comparatively small rifle to better disguise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters, I would say. 250 tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should now be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions what you do. A casino, pretty noisy place, might help disguise the sound of a gunshot. About 200 meters away. The Sakura Hotel looks like a fancy place even at a distance, maybe 150 meters away. Rocket Tower. It houses some multimedia conglomerate, about 300 meters away. So we could probably rule out Rocket Tower being the place the sniper was at. The casino is still... I don't know about you, but the casino is still on my list. A Gadel Hotel. Those are all over the city. 150 meters from here. Foreign Minister Banny. As dead as it gets. Clean headshot. Just making sure. I'm not forgetting anything. Y'all got anything? No? Okay. Okay. Anything investigated will be cataloged here, neatly organized by location. Okay. That is very definitive. Okay. Girl. It's either... It's one of these. He did say rule out the casino. Fine. It's either one of these hotels. Maybe 150, 180 meter. The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind this closet. Let me go ahead and look at that again, and then I'll determine. The deformed bullet was inside the cupboard. Young said it belonged to a small caliber rifle. Okay, I'm glad I clicked on that again. That gave me more evidence. That did indeed give me more evidence. Whatever, mind. Okay. I do think that's everything. have to go off like how I think. I wish I could look at the cupboard again, just like in depth. It was in the middle, but it was a bit more to the right of the middle of the cupboard. So I feel like it had to be Gatel. Cause look, I feel like it's Gatel. Neil, I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get the location. Whatever. Gotta see you later. Girl, I need to pay attention. Especially in this game, girl. Any new findings? Yeah, I think I know where the bullet came from. Probably from Gatel Hotel. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. Okay, let's hope. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about those body cards. They should be punished. For what exactly? I mean, yes, it was only that. No. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Manny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock has worn off. Since when did you have a soft spot for Jovian extremists? I don't. But these are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way. The train!
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Young, what's up? Listen, Neil. The police just got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. What? Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. Just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know. But that made me wonder if the bullet came from Sakura Hotel after all. I took another look at the sheet you submitted and I think you got the wrong building. I talked to the secretary, and she thinks the shot came further from the right. I'm already fumbling! Dude, what? Whatever. Yeah, he's sending a whole fucking guy to shut the place down, and there's like, well, didn't really need, so. Whatever. No. Quit. No, I'm actually not gonna accept that. I want to see where autosave that and then go from there. If it already autosave past my choice, then whatever. I just want to be like, I just want, like, I already fumbled, I already killed Mira, I cannot fumble the building, like, come on. Come on. Okay. Okay? Doing it all over? Girl, I'm sorry, but like, that's such a simple question, and I fumbled it like that. Now, let's get over here. A new bombshell has entered the villa. There you are, Conrad. Took you long enough. Sorry, I'm gonna skip through this. They're still in shock. Give them a moment, okay? Did you say priest earlier? Guy's fucking annoying. Copy that. God's name? Roger. Alright, let's talk to Young. Yeah, I skipped through all of that, so this cutscene right here. Thank you. Neil, over here. It's always nice to see you, except, you know... Yeah, well, I call that a real regular Tuesday. Good evening. Name, are you okay?
Yes, Shh, talking.
Were you close?
Yeah,
Did you notice anything suspicious?
No. For a second I thought he stripped, but then I saw... I was aiming to his right.
Building on the right. Fuck you, fuck you. I missed that one detail. I missed that one. I forgot that one detail. That one small detail. Hello.
Pleased to meet ya.
I'll hand over to Julie right away, I swear. That doesn't matter. So you believe in protocol. This is your choice to make those words true. Ah, so the empty words after all. Yeah, whatever. Alright, toggle outline mode. Okay, lovely. Gonna toggle outline mode. Okay, see this is thing. The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind this closet. It's locked. Okay. Interesting. What is this? 2 wooden spheres dubbed Bawas. Savians use them when praying together. Okay. Interesting. Hello, Neil Conrad, CDI. Are you with Mr. Banny? We already talked to your colleagues. Why would I let you open up this cupboard? Blah 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 blah. Cooperation or consequences. I'm not changing any of my choices, because those are my choices that I made. I'm not fumbling any of that. But if I miss something as simple as the hotel, the building I was at, and I can go back, I'm going the fuck back. I'm sorry. Open this up. See, look at that. Oh, I mean, I guess it's more to the left. See, this is why I wanted to look at it again. Like, dude, it didn't let me look at it again. I'm mad. Like, whatever. Young, look at this. Good work. Hold on. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile doesn't usually go very far. Good to know. There. So it's like, okay, well, the only place it could possibly be is Sakura Hotel. Right, right. It was literally leading me there. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? You should now be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to meet your conclusions once you do. Okay, lovely. So now let's go out in the balcony and investigate all of these things again. A casino. Pretty noisy place. How be lurking. Thanks for the lurky. Have a great time. Might hope this disguise the sound of a gunshot about 200 meters away. A Gato Hotel. These are all over the city. 180 meters from here. Foreign Minister Banny as dead as it gets. Clean headshot. Soccer Hotel. Looks like a fancy place even at a distance. Maybe 150 meters away. Rocket Tower. It houses some multimedia conglomerate about 300 meters away. So yeah. Knowing all of that, and then Miss Lady said, right, the building shot from, the shot came from the right. If we split it down the middle, left, right. It is not over here. It's over here. This is too far away, 300 meters. The bullet could only be shot from 200 meters away max. This hotel is 180. So it has to be this hotel, one and only. And I'm pretty sure I got all of the evidence. So now I will be sitting on the couch, opening up my cell. Anything you investigate will be cataloged here. Need be organized by location. I read this earlier already. The shot was fired from Sakura Hotel. That I know for sure. Do you really want to submit the sheet? Yes. Talk to Young. Okay. Yeah. I cannot believe I forgot building from the right. Building from the right. That was the one piece of evidence I forgot. And I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever. Neo, I saw you submitted the sheet. That's just telling me that I really have to log in. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it. See you later. Any new findings? The bullet probably came from Sakura Hotel. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about those bodyguards, cut them some slack. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Danny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock has worn off. Since when did you have a soft spot for Jovian extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Okay, so let's get to Sakura Hotel, because that was indeed... Okay, we're getting the call. Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the police just got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. Just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know, but it looks like you definitely got the right building. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. Okay. Like, I promise I will not be changing stuff like that willy-nilly. No promises, Loki. But yeah, like all of the dialogue choices, those are end all be all. I will not be changing those. If I do go back and like end up changing something that I was like, I knew I could have gotten the right answer. Like I knew I could have gotten the right answer. Enter the hotel. Okay. Good evening, Neil. Hey, Saito. Looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you know? I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty. Lights out and no signs of life. Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see lights in the room below. Maybe the guests in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. The receptionist said that the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a citywide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Diaz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is. Rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened a sheet. Let me send that to you. Sorry, I keep on forgetting it's not automatic dialogue. What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our perp's ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. Good evening. Good evening. Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. sent all the information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kinds of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal key card or something? If it is absolutely necessary, yes. It is. Here you go, sir. But please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Good evening. Agent Long, CDI. Hey, Gary. I've got a key card. Let's have a look at Diaz's room. Alright, let's get up there. Please keep it down to in the corridors if possible. And mind the carpets. I'm watching the witnesses while you're upstairs. Okay, this is another CDI agent. And okay. I cannot go that way. Okay. Okay. Girl, turn that down. Girl, not you messing with my stream! Okay. Hello? I'm sorry, I can't. Really? Okay. We're turning off the sound for now. Ah! Oh, wow. Okay. What we're actually gonna do is turn it down on OBS. Hopefully I'll remember to put it back. But yeah. That's extremely annoying, is it not? Like, I don't think you would be able to hear me. Okay. Outline mode. Yes, I was like, outline mode? An almost empty whiskey bottle, and a pretty expensive one at that, judging by the receipt. Okay. A piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. Hey Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have to be a really good shot, though. I also saw a tiny bloodstain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Oh, I see. Okay. What the? Stay calm, ma'am. We're with the CDI. And I'm the CDO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to knock first? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation, but I knew there was a person in here. Manners still matter. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine. Please make yourselves comfortable. We'd rather stand. You need to answer a couple of questions. Everybody wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick. I'm a busy woman. Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Here in the hotel? I never saw him, but I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier, around 11 o'clock. At 11 in the evening, in the corridor. I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know. I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? Make it quick. I'm a busy woman. Did you hear gunfire earlier? Did you hear a gun earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier, sometime between 1 and 2 a.m. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So, you're gonna leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning, but for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. I think we're done up here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track that Diaz guy down. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoken to him. Go ahead and question them. You should also have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know where you'll find a clue. I'll be waiting at the reception. Come talk to me once you think we're done with this place. Talk to Saito. Saito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Bainey was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:15. So, we have an idea when he left. The big question right now is how. There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once, when he arrived. That means he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I've had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get that far away by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There is a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. It's just meant for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing. I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight. Swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. I'm sending a sheet to your cell. Submit it as soon as you think you know who disabled the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will still help, even though parts are missing. The guard said your AR module can read it directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you a question? Happy to help. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No,
I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby. I have my own room upstairs.
Your own room? Do you live here? Mostly yes. Thank you. Happy to help. Do you know what Mr. Diaz looks like?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. The reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night.
What?
He used our electronic check-in service.
Thank you. Happy to help. My colleague said that the guard is in charge of the vehicle tracker in the backyard. Is that correct?
Yes, Mr. Smith.
Is the tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort? I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can imagine that it's already acting up. Girl, I could tell you many a time, new technology has broken down within the day.
But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologize if he appears untrained.
Thank you. That's all for now. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? I was right here all night, but I didn't really pay attention to that, sorry. We gave a concert earlier, and it kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? The guest from the 8th floor? I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late-night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. Did he show it to you? A viola, huh? Did he show it to you?
No, he kept it in its case. He generally wasn't the talkative type.
What does he look like? What does Diaz look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Thank you. That's all for now. A viola, huh? So, that makes me wonder if it was actually a viola or a disguise for something else. Something more nefarious. Excuse me, madam. Could I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15?
No. I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home and the sitter can't stay much longer.
I'm sorry, but the hotel is on lockdown until further notice. You might want to give them a call. Could be a while until you can leave. Thank you. I have another question.
Okay. Have you ever met Mr. Diaz?
Diaz?
Doesn't ring a bell. Don't think he ever came to my, bar.
Thank you. That's all for now. Stuff keeps on happening on my OBS screen. I'm tired of it just like popping up things. I don't need to pay attention to that. Evening. Could you answer a few questions? About the vehicle tracker. I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off tonight. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea, really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. It said it was offline. I just turned it back on and it seems to be running fine now. Plus, it's only been here for 2 days. It's a good brand, too. Can it be turned on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And it's been just you here, alright. Nobody else. Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Bernd to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Bernd? Felicia's the bartender. The one who won't shut up about her stupid kid. Bernd's the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah, let me think. Felicia at 22, Bernd at 45. Both for about 15 minutes. So 12:45, 10. Thanks.
12:45. The gunshot was at 1:39. Well, I mean, what? Okay. Do you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? Or a car picking someone up? Could be. A bunch of people got picked up after the concert. But I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. When was the concert over? It started at 20:30. Took about 3 hours, but some people stuck around at the bar a little longer. 20:30. So that's 8 o'clock, 8:30. Thanks. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Who's that? A guest from the 8th floor. He arrived last night. No, haven't talked to any guests in a while. Thanks. That's all for now. Okay. Sorry. So when they say cars, they mean hover cars. Keep on forgetting about that. They're literally hovering over here. Okay. Excuse me, madam. Could I ask you a few questions? Okay. The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier, and I'm trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I heard that you briefly took over for the guard a while ago. I did, but why would I turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. Burnt. Oh. Burnt was the latest one. Right. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? About the vehicle tracker. The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier tonight. I'm wondering if you might know something about it. Did you stand in for the guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes and I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Thank you. That's all for now. Okay. Receptionist? No. Anything else? Anything else speaking out to me? I don't want to sit just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and just making sure. I know I have outline mode on, so yeah. If nothing's really showing up, then it's not really anything. Okay, I think I have all of the evidence and clues. Let's sit down and look at my cell. Bainey's murderer? Okay, the perp's hair is red. Their beard is red. They probably have a viola case. Blonde, shaved. We're gonna hold on that, I think. Diaz could escape unnoticed because the vehicle tracker was turned off by the pianist. I think it's the pianist, low-key, y'all. The shot was... oh, shoot. Investigate the car tracker. Talk to the staff. Okay, I have to investigate the car tracker. How can I do that? Any specific questions? How do I investigate the car tracker, sir? There we go. 2204, ID 1909, 1289, 2134, 20, okay. 20, A vehicle tracker registers every car coming to the backyard. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No. Going for a smoke? Yep, might as well. It sounds like you're gonna keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand to just leave out here. Oh. Looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipments. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah. The alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was at precisely 22:10, okay? Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at that moment because I got a message. Did you now? Thank you. Submit the sheets. Okay, no. 2010! 2210! See that? 2210. It's not there. It's not there. Homie, you admitted way too much. Homie, you admitted way too much. I'm sorry, but I'm incriminating you. I'm incriminating you. Buddy, this might be your last day pianing. The pianist. Conrad, I saw you submitted your sheet. So, what do you think? The vehicle tracker in the backyard was turned off by the pianist. The pianist? You think that guy would be capable of manipulating a tracker? Gentlemen, wait a second. I got a hit. A hit? Yes, on Diaz's ID. He was scanned near a train station in the lower layers. Good work, Saito. Neil, you should get there immediately. Take the next train. I'll join you as soon as I can. Roger that. Okay, let's go to the train. Go. 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 Okay. It's set in place now. I'm incriminating the pianist. Yep, there it is, the save. I'm incriminating the pianist. I'm not taking that back. I've seen a lot of great hairstyles around here. Find the perp. Let me get my news. Who is Joseph Banny? Gyarian Gazette. Everybody knows Joseph Andrew Banny as one of the figureheads in the push for Drovian independence. But what kind of person is he in private? What are his fears and concerns, his goals and needs? The Gyarian Gazette had a peek behind the curtain. 1 second. Banny was born in the late 1700s in New Jiran. When his father started a new job in the mines of Sector 2, his family moved to Drovia, and after barely surviving a deadly collapse, relocated again to Sector 1. In interviews and public discussions, Banny often emphasizes the exploitation his family has suffered at the hand of its colonial rulers. Like many other Soviet families, he says they always struggle to make ends meet despite working hard and long hours. Banny usually fails to mention the Gyarian grant for Drovian talents that enabled him to study law and ultimately kicked off his career in politics. Usually fails. Usually fails. In an interview with Drovia Today, Banny declared that securing a better future for his own and all Jovian children was his ultimate goal. He has 2 college-aged sons, Harris and Tim, from his first wife, and a 2-year-old daughter with his new, much younger wife, Lisa Lacoste. Lacoste, huh? Who he met as an advisor on his legal team. A few months ago, however, rumors of yet another relationship crisis began to spread when Bannon was spotted multiple times in inappropriately private settings with his secretary, Miss Laren. Lacoste, Lisa Lacoste. This one, sorry. 85-year-old Juliette Lacoste. Her only daughter, Mira. Lacoste. Lisa Lacoste, much younger wife. What? Okay. Well, I mean, that's news. Okay, I'm trying to find a redhead. Right here. I am trying to find a redhead. I don't want to smoke. Get your hands off me! Please stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe. You don't know. Let's call them down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No! Why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle, there isn't. Let's go. Hold on just a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? The Central Department of Investigation? A case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm so glad you're here, sir. These 2 officers are making a grave mistake. The whole corridor should be locked down right now. There is a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle calls us every week. Last time it was a fur car that was too large for his parking spot. Before that, she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please! You're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about it. Miss Grindle? Sorry, wrong thing. I'm not on the sound page. Don't you see I'm one of yours? You're CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, we had a nice place on the upper layers. They had sunlight and proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough. You've been living here for 12 years. Let's go. Sir, I swear I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun. It's some important data or something. They killed somebody already. She said, "Is it done?" And he said, "He's dead." Could you tell me the story from the start, please? Okay. I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. It was a man and a woman, and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's in violation of... Just listen to it. The things they talked about. Could you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait. I will be the judge of that. Okay, dangerous people. She transcribed this whole fucking thing. You really did a number on your face, but I have to say, I kind of like the new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face, but you smell like whiskey. And what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself. It doesn't matter. forgot. He cut himself. Oh, their beard is red. Oh, it was talking about they probably have a cut arm. There we go. Emails. I cut myself. Doesn't matter. Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. I've only been staying here for a few days. Where's your violin? Violin. Funny. I gave the rifle to blank. Zora. Zora, listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Fuck. What were you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip? Why didn't you go straight back to HQ to have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed, though. I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. At 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID, and they'll catch you for sure up there. I know the route you were going to take. I know how to get on and off Jor's Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about all of this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why they said so. Come on, Zora. Give me the stick. We need to move now. The CDI could be here any minute. Boyd, you're blank. Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up for now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the blank. You won't be able to track me if I'm blank. 8:30. Boyd, you're not making this all up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Now let's get this mission over with. Come on. Be careful out there, okay? We're so close to getting out of it all. You too. Well then, that was quite the convo, I would say. No, that was quite the convo. So, what do you think of that conversation? I need to see that room. I need to see the room they were in. Can you show me to it? See? I knew there was something fishy. Follow me. Thank you. What's this about? What's going on? This might be important for a case I'm working on. What case? It's classified. Let's follow. Let's follow. Really, you shouldn't believe her. I'll show you the apartment. Yeah, I can't talk to this person. This is where I live, and the voices came from right next door. Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home? CDI, open up. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody. Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees, hands on your heads. I'm coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor, everybody. I'll have a look around. Damn, that was intense. Girl, go inside. Excuse me, Miss Grindle. I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong? Oh, really? Let me take a look at the tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment used to be number 4. The one you searched for was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Thank you. Conrad, what's going on? Hey, Gary. We just got really lucky. I think that Mrs. Grindle over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd. He met a woman named Zora in this apartment over here. I have parts of her of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Mrs. Grindle is very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He, in turn, is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza at 8:30. Good job, Conrad. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone, though? The only explanation I have for that is that it's tagged. That the network will pick it up as a leak. But that would mean it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I can think of. But maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found the key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. It belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Miss Grindle said her apartment was 4, and the one next to it was 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan right there on the wall. Go and take a look at it. Maybe you can figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief, bring him up to speed. What? Okay. What? We're on 2. Her apartment used to be number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Yeah. One. Yeah, 1. 1, 2. Okay. See the yellow outline over there? Told you. Question is, how do I get over there? I don't know if you noticed, but the stairs are blocked off. Dude, okay. God. Okay, yeah, I know that. Like, am I missing something? I'm confused. Like, hello? Yeah, Lily says the stair is blocked. The elevator, there's a staircase over there to the left over here. You see it right there. It really couldn't have been right here. It really couldn't have had a little... Stop. I am not doing that. What is going on? Hold on. Okay, fine. Okay. Stop. What?
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
That thing said, yeah, find the apartment. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, here we are right here. 5-2. So I need to take the staircase over here. Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you gonna do to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course, here you go. What's your name? What's your name? I'm Lila. Are you hurt? I don't think so. Just very sore. And my wrist burned like fire. Alright, Lila, you're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. Yay! Hi, Jean. Hi, Jean. How you doing tonight? Alright, medical team is on the way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. Fuck. She was in here. And she looked almost exactly like me. Thanks for checking in. Clocking in from Beachside, Oregon. Yes. Catch it. Man, I'm so envious. I've never been to a beach. I had an opportunity to be at a beach at one point in my life, but I decided not to. So I hope you're enjoying the vibes. It's 11 p.m., isn't it? A woman was in here? Is this your apartment? Yes, I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in a mirror. Like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? When did this happen? I came home from a client too. Maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. What? Never? We gotta get you in the water, girly. Yeah, my family's asleep and I'm bored. My bedtime is like 2 a.m. Yeah, I've never been to a beach. Like, I don't know if you understand, just being landlocked, being in a landlocked state, it's just a whole different world. So it's like when I see people who are like on the edge states like California, Washington, Oregon, New York, New Jersey, all the other places on the East Coast, I'm like, oh my god, you'll never understand. The only water places we have are public pools. And those are very, very seasonal. I turned on the lights and I saw myself sitting right over there. barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly. She must have had some augments or something.
Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you?
I've been racking my brain about that.
Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to?
I don't think I know anyone important, except for my clients, maybe.
Your clients?
I'm making money on the side at an escort agency.
I grew up in Colorado, the square state, so I get it. Yeah. Like, and again, I did have an opportunity to do so because, anyways, what are we playing? It's a story-driven detective puzzle adventure game called Lacuna. It's set in the 1840s, but not really our 1840s. The humans that are in this world originated on a planet called, how did I already forget? Giara. Ghara. So that's where humans originated from in this world. They branched out and started colonizing other planets called New Duran and Drovia and stuff like that. And we already have all this like space technology and all this stuff, so it's like a completely different world. So right now we're in the middle of investigating the murder of the prime minister of Drovia, who got shot by a sniper from a hotel building. We had just found out the identity of the sniper, so now we're just trying to find out where they are and put a stop to what they're doing. But of course, it's not just that simple, because there's all this other little side stuff that's happening. Like for instance, Lila here, that was being held hostage by a woman that impersonated her. Like, what is going on?
I'm making money on the side at an escort agency.
So you
I'm not a whore, if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I am a student, and it's a good way to pay the bills.
Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then.
You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up.
There you go.
I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed.
There you go.
Do you think she went to him? Oh no, what if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been here all this time, right?
Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client, if you could answer?
A public official or something? I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend a night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him.
Do you have any more data on him? Name, address?
It was all on my cell, but the woman took it.
I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here.
My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back?
I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Gary. Knock knock. Hey Gary. Lila. This is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila here for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do I find the escort agency?
Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it.
Thank you. Okay. But yeah. What was I saying? I had the opportunity to... Girl, don't be doing all this shit right now. I'm trying to speak. Oh, now it's up. Now, fuck you. But yeah, I had the opportunity to do so when I visited my dad one time out in California. But I think I took a nap instead in the car. All the way to the top of this building. Yeah, I slept through it. Cause, well, I mean, I didn't really have any, like, swim clothes or nothing, to be honest. So I was like, I'm not trying to be doing all this shit, getting wet and getting sand on me. Too much sensory issues. Hello, sir, excuse me. Closed, we're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Ah, good morning. This is a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila. Lila, a sweet girl. Nice and reliable. When did you last see her? Not in a while. I just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a case. 1 second. Okay. Did he do something to her? I can't tell you. Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help. Really. But it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Okay, so how do I want to be? Do I have to get a court order? Or please be reasonable about this. Because the thing is, I really can't reveal my information. Like, hey, the prime minister of Drovia has been shot, so I need to know who your employee had an assignment to. Like, what? No. But also, whatever. Please be reasonable. This is a serious matter. Okay, Mr. Conrad. I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I cancel their appointments. Those are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me. But I have the contract right here, see? It's signed and everything. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointment she already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting, and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it, Mr. Conrad? Fine. I don't feel like arguing. I'll talk to her. What's her name? Sheila Noack. I'll see what I can do. But even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay, fair enough. Tell her we're good if she goes to the clients she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you. And don't mind her family. They're weird folks. Savians. Their unit is just below us. The fastest way down is through that big apartment building. If you're back down at the train station, you've gone too far and the wrong direction. Be back soon, please stay put. Go to Sheila. Girl, I should have paid attention to what he said, to be honest. I was thinking back on something I was thinking about. What's all the way over here? Oh, we're going into the building. But what's over here? Nothing. Lovely. This game style reminds me of Risk of Rain. Yes! I love Risk of Rain. I only played the first game once, but I played the second one a lot. I love the second game a lot. Okay, where did you say to go? There's a second one? Yes, yes. It's been out for quite a while. Okay, thank you for the blue arrow, Queen. Here we go. Who are you? The parent? Good evening. Sorry for the intrusion. Yeah, there's a second one out. It's 3D. It's basically, it's like, it's the same game, but it's 3D and it's like a lot more expansive. So it's really, really fun. My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. Is she here? What do you want from her? I would like to tell her that myself. I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge. I'm not some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I will make sure of that. It's alright, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Sorry for my brother. He's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. What do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations. And you're trying to force me to go back? Why won't you work for him? I would like to know why you won't work for him anymore. What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? Then Mr. Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if Thompson is forcing you into something. No, he would never do that. Sure, he can be a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering on Themis, but I can't afford the fees. As a Jovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Gyara. That's why I have been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you would have saved enough by now? That's none of your business. I'll find out some way, somehow, so you gotta tell me. I will find out one way or another. You're better off for you to tell me now. I didn't do anything that's against the law. Alright, then tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I canceled all my appointments for the next 2 weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And you didn't find that suspicious? Girl, a random phone call from a random person for you don't know, offering exorbitant amounts of money. That is what we call a scam. Suspicious? No, I assumed that some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. You said she wanted you to cancel all your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday. I got my friend Lila to fill in for me. Fishing! Yes, that's a better word. Like, Lila, huh? Who was the client you were here to see? He's a regular. I've been going to his place every month for at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who the client is, please. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out the names of our customers. It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he's in danger. Okay, I'll tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract. You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering by my parents. I suppose that you know that Soviets have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to a non-Soviet university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Antonia helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to Themis leaves tomorrow morning. I cannot bend the law, I'm sorry. Please, I'm not sure I'll get a second chance for this. Do I want to be the CDI agent and be compliant with any and all laws, or do I help her?
help her? Yeah. Alright then, I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. You wanted to know the regular customer's name, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center. Liam? Alright. Do you know his exact address? 144 Rampart Avenue. I hope he's alright. He's become kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you and good luck at university.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The director of national security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Okay, what? Talk to Thompson. Okay. Okay, so the chief of the CDI. So, how did it go? I'm sorry, but Sheila won't come back. Haha, Mr. Conrad, I'm sure you're joking. I'm not. She's not coming back. But she signed a contract! I thought you were supposed to enforce the law. Listen, Mr. Thompson, you will leave her alone. Forget about the customer I asked you about. I don't need your help anymore. But if you don't leave Sheila alone, I will come up with something to have your place searched. I'm sure you won't risk that, will you? Mr. Conrad, I must ask you to leave my agency. We're closed at the moment. Remember what I said, Mr. Thompson. Goodbye. Alright. Hey, Gary. Sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently, the woman that tied up Lila had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. The customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait. Why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well and would have noticed it's not her. How do they know that he picked an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how do they know it would be Lila? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort agency's customer is? It's the chief. Here's the kicker. I think it's our chief. What? The customer's name is Liam Campbell, and his address is in the right area. I need to call HQ immediately. When did she meet him? 2 days ago, I think. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Saito look into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort out the rest later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
Yeah, who is to say? But I, Mr. Liam Conrad, will find all of that out. Not the autosave. Oh god. Yep, every answer is you cannot go back. Every time it autosaves, you can't go back to a previous save. So, any and all choices in that save instance, done. We're done. So, it's set in stone. Hey Dio, you got any updates? Quite a few. We may be able to intercept the perp in the morning. That's fantastic news. Tell me more. I'll fill you in later. I'm on my way back to HQ now. Are you on the train already? No, I'm waiting for it at the station. Why? Because I've been racking my brain about how our guy got there. The side he entered the train station from is a dead end. It looks like there's a canal there and no space to park a car. I think he might have traveled by boat. By boat? Yes, I know it's strange, but there is a harbor on the other side of the train station. I'll have a look around. Thank you, Saito. No news, okay. Okay. Is this the train? Do you want me to look at the harbor? Yes, it does. Sir? May I ask what you're doing at Matuna Harbor? Don't think I've seen you before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with the TSW. Can I help you? Could I take a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. Harry what? I was not paying attention. Harry, oh, his name. What is his name? What about law enforcement? Right. If you can tell me the idea of a specific boat you're investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. I see. Maybe I'll get back to you. I'd like to ask you a couple more questions if that's alright. How long have you been working tonight? Was supposed to be my week off, actually. 3 o'clock this morning I got a call. Boss told me Greg feels sick. I had to fill in for him. So much for my vacation. Boss didn't even apologize. Did you see any incoming boats since you arrived? No boats since I got here. Seems to be a quiet night. Do you know where your sick colleague is? I'd like to talk to him as well. Was already gone when I arrived, but I think he's at that the restroom at the Red Herring. Thank you. Can I go down here? No. The Red Herring. What? The gates? Hello? That is crazy. Huh. Okay. Here we go. Are you new here? Never seen you before. Yeah, just passing through. A case leads me here. A cop, huh? If you're looking for traffickers, you're in the wrong place. Just honest to God sailors here. So you have a boat in this harbor? Of course, it's down at the pier. The Samara. Hey, you mind helping me out with a cigarette? You mind helping me out with a cigarette? No, I'm trying to quit. No, I'm trying to quit. That doesn't make any sense.
you mind helping me out with a cigarette? As in what? Do you want one, or like, because I have plenty. I'm not using them. Like, no, I'm trying to quit. Like, what? Sure. Just say sure. Sure, here you go. So, thanks for the ciggy. Beautiful weather tonight. You can all see some stars through the layers. Been sitting outside all night. The view used to be better though. You see those new apartment blocks you're building? Same company that bought the harbor. TS something. Forced me to buy an expensive tracking ID device for my boat. Now they want me to get a new engine. Mine's not regulation, they say. I tell you, they don't want us lowers here. Listen, I'm sympathetic to your... Yeah, I get it. Not your fault. You're busy, I know. Thanks again for the cigarette. Let me know if I can do something for ya. Actually, there is something. TS? TS. Now, what we talking about here?
Race?
I'm looking for the ID of a bird. Any chance you can help me with that? What do you need that for? It's for a case. The guard won't let me down to the pier if I don't tell him the exact ID. The TSW guy, he likes to harp on about all these new rules. If it's for a case, I'm telling you right now, I won't throw any of my friends here under the bus. I'm sure the guy I'm after isn't one of your friends. Do you know the name of the boat you're looking for? Do I? I'm not sure. I'll get back to you. I'm not sure. I'll get back to you. Do I? Good evening, sir. Do I know? Whoa. Are you okay? Does it look that way? Is there something I can do for you? No, I just have to tough it out. I'll feel better once it's out my system. Never eat at Roy's Bistro, I tell you. Roy's a nice guy. I like him. But the food is just the worst. Who are you anyway? Never seen you around. New Conrad, CDI. I'm sorry to bother you, but I need to ask you something. CDI? If that's about tonight's shift... Listen, I feel awful, okay? I didn't mean to leave my post. I wanted to wait for Harry, but at some point, I just couldn't hold it anymore. The TSW call you. Please, calm down. It's not about that. I'm here following up a case. Oh, thank fuck. Please don't tell my boss the harbor was unwashed, okay? Ooh. Oh no. Okay, well, it's not like there was lots of traffic anyway. I won't. Did you see any boats arrive before you left your post? Only one tonight. That was at about 3:40. Do you happen to know its ID? No, I saw the name, Berta. The ID shows you written on the stern, but it's super tiny. You have to go down to the pier if you want to see it. Thank you, sir. Get well soon. That's all to say. So, do you know the name of the boat you're looking for? I do now. Yeah, I do. It's called Berta. Berta. Never heard of it. Tell you what, I'll go down and have a look at its ID. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, okay. Race? Alright, I got your ID. 220190. Thanks a lot. Have a nice night. I told you I needed a boat ID to let you in. Okay, and I have it. Oh, I didn't have to plug it in. I know. The boat I'm looking for has the ID 220190. Let's see. Yep, that one's here. Alright, come on through. Don't touch any of the other boats. Okay. Hello? Excuse me, sir. Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Conrad. CDI. I'm here following up a case. CDI. Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? The boat called Berta down at the pier. Did you see the guy who landed it? You're CDI, you said? That's correct. That means you're concerned with crimes, right? Like fraud and theft. Sometimes, yes. You also help folks from around here? We help everyone. We help everyone. Why do you ask? See, I used to have a boat here. What happened to it? Huh? Nothing, I still have it. But I had to move it away someplace else. Harbor got bought up by some corporate bureaucrats. Now the whole area is being turned upside down. Construction everywhere. Richer folks moving in. First they tell us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm leaving my boat. They asked for money. New management, they say. Of course I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have anyway. I call the company. All I hear is lawyer gibberish. So I decided to go elsewhere. Frankly, my free options aren't great these days. You should see the pitiful pure I've been saying at. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll see what I can do. Fine, I'll try. I'll be damned. Seems like things are finally looking up. Here's what you need to know. My friend Fred is the one to talk to. He's the harbor master here. He hangs around the red herring right over there most of the time. Got it. Let me just take a look around still. I still have to look at the boat. Big old Berta. Okay, clear. A sink full of bristly red hair. Looks like a guy shaved his entire beard off. Ooh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let me update. Their beard is shaved. An open first aid kit. Some untangled bandages lie on top of other contents. A pocket laser cutting device. Its cuts leave a blue residue. Left everything, every single evidence. I got you. Okay. Let's go with the Fred. They really said some optional. Like, no, this is not optional. Excuse me, sir. Do you know a guy called Ed? Ed? Do you mean Silver Tongue Ed? Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years. We often had a drink together upstairs. Shady got kicked out when TSW started asking for rent. I met him earlier. He told me he misses his old spot. What would it cost to rent it for him again? What, are you gonna pay for him? Ha! Didn't think you uppers were good for anything. It's $50 a month, $500 for a year. I'm paying because I don't have a cent of money in this game. Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then. Done. Looking forward to having the old geezer back. You can tell him he can come back next month. But I'm honestly not sure how long it'll take them to boot him for another reason. TSW is more interested in renting spots to tourists and private yachts. As expected. Okay. Well, still, I got what I came for. I bought you your spot back. Look, if you're making fun of me, I'm not. I paid for a year in advance starting next month. I'll send you the contract. Ha! Today really seems to be my lucky day. Thank you, sir. How about in return, you tell me all you know about that guy you saw earlier tonight? Right. Did you see what he looks like? Let me think. He was bald? Are you sure? No red hair? No hair at all. Head was polished like a bowling ball. Anything else? No. He ran off pretty quickly, and my eyes are what they used to be. Alright, thank you. See? He was a redhead with a beard, but he shaved it all off. The perp's hair is bald. They have a cut arm. They probably have a cut arm, and their beard is shaved. Okay. Exactly. So, yep, that's it. That was not optional. I don't know what they're saying. Central Department of Investigation. Okay. Is this a news thing? Yes, it is. Wealth gap keeps increasing. Because of course it does. The Centrist. That's a new newspaper. A new study at the Institute for Planetary Equality has concluded that both the wealth and income gaps between Guyara's rich and poor has further increased since a similar study was published 5 years ago. The disparity between upper and lower layer citizens in Guyara's center districts is especially striking. In 1834, ground-level inhabitants made, on average, approximately 20% of an upper's income, which decreased further to a little over 15% last year. The problem is only amplified by an accelerating gentrification process that is making affordable living space increasingly hard to come by in parts of the lower layers. Those who can afford to stay are often there by choice rather than necessity. A mix of artists, surveillance skeptics, academics, and other small groups for whom the lower layers are their preferred living space. That is not to say that life for the uppers is always easy. The study has also shown that the increasing disparities in CEO pay to worker pay, 400 to 1, average percentage of income that goes to rent, 40%, and other metrics affect virtually all parts of society. 400 to 1. That's exactly how it is, IRL. Maybe even more than that. Lovely. Morning, Conrad. Okay, where's my office? Who are you? I knew it. Hey, Neil. Hi, Saito. It's good to see you. This case really has me on edge. Yeah, me too. The chief wanted me to tell you that we invited 2 special guests. They're waiting for you in the conference room upstairs. Who? Why? The CEOs of Millex and Dyson Enterprises. They had dinner with Bainey right before he was shot. Millex and Dyson, as in probably the biggest mining companies in the world. Honestly, you probably don't even need to say mining for that to be accurate. Holy shit. Wish someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this. Sorry, I just got word from the chief. That reminds me, he also wants to talk to you after you questioned him. Oh, yeah. I don't care. Alright, thanks for letting me know. I'm sorry I'm airing out all your business, but this is important. I'm just perusing these hallways. Because I can. Knock knock. Good morning, gentlemen. I'm Agent Neil Conrad. Good morning, Mr. Conrad. Abbott Dyson Enterprises. Morning. Dan Kim, Millex. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get right to the point then. I have a busy day ahead of me. Yes, of course. The 2 of you had dinner with Mr. Bainey last night, correct? Yes. And you're aware of what happened after he left? We were just told. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Bainey were of utmost importance to our relationship with Jovia. Not that you had any real interest in negotiating. Oh, not that you had any real interest in negotiating. What are you implying? I'm not implying anything. I'm saying very clearly that you only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Benny dead, any real hope for Jovian independence goes out the window. Which means we maintain the status quo where you already have all you want. That's preposterous. Was I or was I not at the big negotiating table? If everything had been hunky-dory, I would have stayed at Milan. That doesn't change the fact that the only ones who suffer from this will once again be the Jovian people. Oh, come on. As if you give a damn about the Jovian people. The only aspect of Jovian independence you care about is your prospect of selling Telanium to whoever you want. Okay, you're competitors. This is a difficult situation. I get it. I'm mostly interested in last night. Let me think. If you don't mind me asking, why were you at dinner with him in the first place? The mining business is an important pillar of the system-wide economy. We talk to politicians sometimes. So it was a lobbying thing. And was it just the three of you? Just they didn't even deny. Just three of us and our staff. I wouldn't say lobbying necessarily. Really more of a social event. Right. Of course. You sometimes talk business at those. Right. I imagine you do. So were there important business things to talk about? We mostly save those for the trade summit, which I suppose will be cut short now without its protagonist. Protagonist is crazy. I see. Let me think. Did Mr. Brandy seem strange last night? Maybe on edge or paranoid? No. But I'd never met him before, so I wouldn't know what he's normally like. What about you, Mr. Dyson? I knew him quite well. Excuse me. I knew him quite well. We traveled here from Jovia on the same ship. He behaved normally last night, I would say. I see. Let me think. Did Mr. Brandy have any enemies? Anyone who stands to gain from maintaining the status quo, I suppose. Oh yeah. Or maybe anyone who's happy that all of Jovia will be really riled up over this. There was no real chance that they would have gotten their independence from these negotiations anyway. But maybe now they'll revolt and just take it. Ever thought about that? I don't think much about conspiracy theories, no. Brother, what? Nobody concrete? Maybe somebody disgruntled or someone who overly threatened him? Anybody? No. But to be fair, veiled threats are much more common in politics anyways. Any veiled threats then? None that I'm aware of. Me neither. I see. Alright, thank you for your time. Could you give me your cell contacts? I might need to get back to you in case I have more questions. Why not? Of course. Here you go. Thank you. See? Oh, I missed something still. What? Talk to the chief. Okay. That's what I figured. I had imagined the stairs being blocked off. You're sick. Okay. What do you think I'm trying to do? Mississippi Queen. If you know what I mean. Mississippi Queen. She
tell me everything. While the rest of them dudes query getting their kicks. Brother, beg your pardon, I was getting mine. Where is the CER? Where? Could y'all let me know, please? Can I use this elevator? Like, what? Basement. Third floor chief. Third floor chief. Shift and run. Right. I don't understand. I can't use this elevator. Not in there, evidently. Girl, whatever, sorry. Agent Conrad, good morning. Good morning, Chief. Saito told me you wanted to talk to me. I do. Let's not beat around the bush. Agent Long informed me about your suspicion that a hostile power recently tried to get close to me. Do you have any reliable proof for that? I have some testimonies. I have some testimonies that point to it. That is, if you were the client after all. I found a girl named Lila tied up in her apartment. She works for the Lotus Escort Agency. She was going to meet a man named Liam Campbell 2 days ago. And that's why I thought, you know, I'll save you the headache. Yes, I am the client. What makes you think a hostile agent was involved? It seems like the woman who paid you a visit wasn't the real escort. She had a procedure done to look very similar to her. She also seems to be in contact with Bainey's murderer. We have a recording of their conversation. It seems probable that she tried to take advantage of your connection to the escort agency. I see. Any idea what her objective might be? Did you notice anything suspicious when you met her? Nothing comes to mind. She didn't seem particularly interested in my professional life. Okay? Did anything go missing since she visited you? It sounds like you already have a suspicion. Out with it. The fake escort talked about some data she stole, I think, from you. Is that what the sniper's going to hand over at George Plaza? Exactly. I don't have any relevant data at home, except on my cell, of course. Maybe she got a chance to access your cell without noticing. I will talk about that with my superiors. I understand. Look, sir. I can't help but notice that you are dissatisfied with my decision to talk to Agent Long about your involvement. Yeah, I guess. I admit that I should have called you first. At the time, I thought I was doing the right thing. Agent Log is my immediate superior, so I reported to him first. This has been a rough night for all of us. One more thing, Conrad.
You didn't talk to a girl named Sheila Nowak, did you? I did. She wanted to know if you're alright. You might want to give her a call. Is she okay? Yeah, she's fine. Looks like she finally has all the money she needs to go to university. That's good to hear. We have to focus on the sniper now. The handover is taking place in less than 3 hours. Let's get down to the mission briefing. They're waiting for us. How was it talking to those two CEOs? They don't seem to like each other very much. What did you expect? Top mining guy from Jovia and top mining guy from Yara. They're probably mortal enemies. I expected them to be less open about it. You'd think that rich and influential folks would be more reserved. But the truth is, many of them are the most brazen, least classy individuals in the system. Now that we're complete, let's recap what we found out so far. Our suspect goes by Diaz, but his real name seems to be Boyd. He is still at large. He shot Bandy around 1:39 this morning from the top floor of Sakura Hotel. We do not know how Boyd escaped from the hotel, but his ID turned up a while later near Lacuna Harbor. It turned out that he got there by boat. We were able to locate and search the vessel. He then paid a woman called Zora a visit. She seems to be involved in another scheme that might be linked to our case. Earlier this week, she attacked and tied up an escort girl named Lila Clark to temporarily assume her identity. She went to see an important client in her stead and stole some data from him. The sniper convinced her to give him the stick containing that data. He will pass it on to an unknown third party at George Plaza at 8:30. Our plan is to intervene and catch the sniper and his associates red-handed. We are going to place plainclothes agents in the cafes and snipers on the rooftops. The operation will be overseen by Agent Kumar, head of the response team. Conrad and I will be watching them from the sidelines, ready to go in if needed. George Plaza is a popular place with lots of breakfast joints, and will be swarming with people. We have to be very careful not to endanger any civilians. Questions? How will we identify the sniper? Conrad has been collecting data on what he looks like. We have to rely on that. Do we have any details on the woman the sniper visited? Not really. She was surprised to see our perp. It seems like the meeting wasn't part of their original plan. We're not sure if he lied to her to get the stick. If so, it's possible that he's not planning on taking it to the handover at all. Alright then. Connor, go ahead and submit that sheet on what the sniper looks like. Take your time and go over all the logs and evidence again. We only have one chance to get this right. I was working on it as I was getting all the evidence and things, so I'm hoping that this is right. The perp's hair is bald. He shaved it. They probably have a cut arm or at least a bandage. Their beard is shaved. It said all that hair, so I think he's just like completely bald, 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 bald. I got the sheet from Conrad, forwarding it to Agent Kumar now. Let's get ready. Okay, let's get yep, there we go. Done and over with. I cannot take that back. So let's hope that right. Let's hope he's just completely barefaced and with a cut arm. Ugh. I'm so scared. T-minus 20 seconds. Or T-minus 90 seconds. I should say nothing yet. I'm looking. Okay. It should be nothing so far. Possible target from entrance C. Not the fountain, still alone. Got a possible match at entrance A. We'll follow up. gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Possible target walked up to a woman and child. They are now talking. All these bald people. Suspect from Entrance D is being joined by an obese man. Unit Alpha, you're up. Pass by the fountain for a quick peek. Copy that. Boss, have a look at the one in the black shirt, sitting north of the fountain. Target bears similarity to description. Alpha, take a left. Make a stop right there. Tie your shoes. Green shirt is being joined by the young woman. It's going down any second now. Let's focus. Yep, I'm ready. Seems to be a date. 5. I can hear suspect A talking sounds. How much so far? Time is now exactly 8:30. Keep your eyes open. No exact matches of target description yet. Maybe he shows up late. Gosh, oh no, no, no. Person that enters B looks like a very close match. Copy. Unit Beta, go after him. He's headed towards the fountain. Can I get an audio feed? Let's get him. Let's get him. I'm not close enough yet. Picking up the pace. Pick it up, pick it up. We need to know. He seems to be moving towards the man sitting right ahead. Bag him and tag him. They're shaking hands, very likely to be the accomplice. Girl. Alright, Beta, move in and make the arrest. Move in! Get the suspect and his accomplice. Be discreet. Ah! Don't make more noise than you need to. I think they notice you. The big guy's getting up. Hand. You speak them, get a move on. Hand is on mouse and keyboard. Hand is on mouse and keyboard. Other guy standing up and reaching to his pocket. Watch out, gun! Yep, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I have my eyes on Gary. Eyes on Gary. Freeze! We got him. I was going to make the arrest when the big guy jumped out of his chair. He started to make a run for it, and the other one pulled the gun on me. Luckily, I was already close enough to grab it. I think nobody got hurt. Excellent work. Did any of the other people running away strike you as suspicious? No. Everybody only started moving when the gun discharged. Yes, yes. Good. Let's bring them in and see what they have to say. Yo, this is good. Cinema, like, the story. See, Conrad? Good things come to good people. Okay. Okay! I got the description right. Nobody was harmed. And we got the arrest.
Once the adrenaline had worn off, the uncomfortable train seat and glaring sunlight were the only things stopping me from falling asleep. My implants had been injecting me with a substance keeping me alert and focused all night, and now I came crashing down hard. The confrontation at Joris Plaza had been hairier than expected, but catching the sniper and his associate was a huge win. I wondered if this was the beginning of the end of the case, or just its beginning. I finally got up at my stop and left the train, only to suddenly wake up in my seat again and realize it had been a dream. I decided to stand next to the door for the rest of the ride.
I've had a dream like that. I've had many a dream like that. Okay. 3 hours? Oh my god. Shit. Oh, I click it. I click it. I mean, shit. It's 2 a.m.? I have to wake up in 2 hours.
A cool breeze cut into the train cart and through the haze of fatigue when the doors opened. I considered visiting Kat, suddenly feeling an urge to inhale the woody, slightly dusty air in our old apartment. Kat had filled it with what she affectionately called real things. She loved leather, cloth, paper, and plants, and hated the clean metallic surfaces at my apartment. Sometimes I did too.
Okay. Objective? Okay, walk home and talk to Kat. I'm gonna leave this here. I am gonna talk to Kat because I'm doing everything that I possibly can. But that is it for this part. I will be back with this game. What's today? Thursday? No, I mean it's Friday now. But I am off for the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. So expect some streams. Hold on, I have to check my schedule real quick. Yep, I'm off. So yeah, I don't know when will be back with this game specifically, but expect it very soon. So, knowing all that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.